Hello and welcome. I'm Mr. Alex, a behavior resource teacher for the school district of Palm Beach County.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Scheffler. I'm also a resource teacher for the school district of Palm Beach County. We're here today to talk to you about how to get your kids to try to keep with it. We're going to talk about fostering perseverance and helping kids to stick to it. Our goals today are some tips to get your kids to stick with work from home, and also some general strategies on how to assist kids with perseverance outside of the school setting. So I found this quote from Charles Kettering on perseverance and trying, and I think it's important for us to focus on the trying and not the product. And Charles Kettering says it doesn't matter if you try and try again and fail. It does matter if you try and fail to try again. So perseverance is a difficult skill to foster because we're used to instant gratification. Helping children to learn to keep trying can be one of the best things you could do for your child. So one of the things is expecting your child to be more mature, or times when your expectations outweigh your child's capacity. We want to check your expectations, because sometimes I think we ask kids to do more than they are developmentally really able to do. This chart shows you realistic expectations by age. And if you look, what they've done is they've taken the age times 2 to 5 minutes. So for the really young ones, the kindergartners or the first graders, if you look at the span, some kids can get 10 to 12 minutes of concentration. Other kids are going to be able to get 25 to 30 minutes. But it's really important that we think about how long developmentally they can really pay attention. Because if we ask them, say, a 7-year-old to spend an hour at one subject, it's going to be really hard to have that child sit in a chair for that period of time. It's an unrealistic expectation to ask them to sit that long to pay attention. So what we want to do is if you see frustration, you want to encourage them, but also let them take a brain break. There's nothing wrong with this, but set a timer for 5 to 20 minutes, depending on the child. You want that timer to remind you and the child that there is an expectation that even though they're going to have a break, they're going to get right back to it. And another thing you could do here is add a reinforcer to go along with returning from a break. Like when you return from a break, then something good will happen. We'll do an activity when you're finished or something like that. You also, during that brain break, want to encourage some physical activity. The kids might, you can have a 5-minute brain break, but you're going to do 5 jumping jacks or 3 push-ups or something like that, just to get the body moving and get the blood flowing. And also, you want to give a lot of praise or even rewards for returning for work after the break, because this is going to be hard for some kids. And also, don't be too quick to help. Allow children to struggle a little bit, and you know your child and you know how much struggle they can handle. But sometimes working through it and experiencing the satisfaction of having achieved it on their own is a feeling that it makes them want to try more. So kids can start enjoying the challenge and feeling the success afterwards. And then you want to give plenty of praise for their effort and not the result. And this is an interesting thing, because we tell kids all the time, oh, you're so smart, you're so smart. But what we really should be focusing on is how hard they're working. Hard work is going to lead to more success than perfect production all the time.
Prioritizing is a key to perseverance. So what you want to do is you want to determine the order for dealing with a series of items or tasks according to their relative importance. Teach your children how to prioritize tasks. This will give them a roadmap to follow to reach their goals. So when they're looking at what the activities are, the ones that they know that they can do relatively quickly and do it correctly, they can kind of put those maybe in the front and get them done, which will allow them longer time to work on the things that they may have a little bit more need of assistance with. This will also teach them about time management, allowing them enough time in order to get the activities done. If they have to set an hour and a half, and then within that, giving themselves breaks in order to get the activities done, that's how they will be able to manage their time. And again, praise each successful step along the way toward reaching their goals. Again, we want to praise them for their hard work. And once they get to the end and they're able to achieve their goal, we will praise them again. Encourage children to take responsibility. If a child is giving up on an activity, ask him or her to explain why and talk through the implications of this. Let your children know you and possibly others count on them to do what you say you will do. And what that would be, like an example is, if they were going out or on a basketball team and one day just decided that they wanted to stop playing, talk to them about it. Ask them, what is it about basketball now that you don't want to play? And remember that you committed to a team. So if you leave, it's going to affect the other players. And that maybe if you leave, they won't have enough players to continue with the season. So allowing them to take responsibility will help motivate the child to persevere to the end. Try not to overschedule. Our schedules as adults and as children are so jam-packed. Children who have very busy timetables rarely get the time to finish things. They're so worried about finishing one and getting to the next and there's so many things within that allotted time, which goes back to the time management, that they don't finish them correctly. Allow children enough time to finish one activity before they start the next. Overscheduling can cause stress and anxiety. And going back to that, if they know that they have 5 activities they have to finish in a short period of time, they become anxiety-filled and stressed about getting each of them done within that time frame. So maybe extend the time frames knowing the number of activities that they need to complete. Excellence is perseverance in the presence of obstacles.
So now we're going to show you a video that we hope is a pep talk for you and for your children.
The world needs to stop being boring. Yeah, boring is easy. I didn't like to be boring, but you're good at that. Life is not boring, people. Life is a cereal, it is a cereal. And if life is a game, are we on the same team? I mean, really, right? I'm your team, you're my team. This is nice, people. We got air coming through your nose. We got hockey. That means it's time to do something. I found 2 roads diverged in the woods, and I took the road less traveled. It hurt, man! Really bad. Rocks, bullets, and grass, and fire smoke. Ah! Not cool, Robert Frost. But once I really wanted to die, I'll be the one that leads the awesome. Think I do dream said, don't stop believing. Yes, you do. What you do, don't you? I think that's how it is. You're better than and keep going. Keep going, and keep going. Well, Michael Jordan had quit. Well, he didn't quit. No, he retired. Yeah, he retired. But before that, in high school, don't think he quit when he didn't make the team. He would never make Space Jam. And I made Space Jam. What would be your Space Jam? What would you create and make the world awesome? Nothing if you keep sitting there. That's why I'm talking to you today. This is your time. This is my time. It's our time. You can make every day better for each other. If we're all on the same team, let's start acting like it. We got work to do. You can cry down. Oh, we can dance about it. We were made to be awesome. Let's get out there. I know everything. I'm just a kid. I do know this. Everybody do to get the blood of these people. Get create something that will make the world awesome. Voila!
Well, thank you for joining us today. If you need some more help regarding this topic or any others, first reach out to your child's teacher and say you need some help with behavior, and they'll reach out to district staff in the behavior group. And we're here to help you so we can connect with you and set up a time to talk on the virtual platform or via phone if you need assistance with behavior and teaching from home. Thank you.
Thank you, and have a great day.